everyone, and welcome to Bourbon Bites Whiskey Reviews with a Gaming Twist. I'm here with my good friend and mod Bourbon Wrench, Brandon.
What's up, guys?
So glad to see you. Thank you for coming on again. It's always fun to have him on, especially these Saturday night streams. They get a little crazy, as y'all know. Before we bring on our other guest, I do want to give a couple shout outs to people here in the chat who are joining me here on a Saturday evening. Appreciate y'all showing up. I know it's a weird time, but it's always fun just hanging out and just chilling. Now I see Spencer. Now you were hanging with Spencer earlier today.
Yeah, we were pre-gaming earlier. We were pre-gaming to the pre-game, so it was good.
Yeah, so he was pre-gaming before he got here, so it should be really fun tonight. I also see Adriana Whiskey Mountains. To go subscribe to her channel, of course. Cheese Squared Wheels. What's up, Brandon? Other Brandon. Emily Chambers, our mod for the evening. Todd Cooper, our patron. There's a few different patrons here, but Todd Cooper is a patron. So good to see you, Todd. Glad to have you part of this. So tonight we are doing New Riff, and we can't do New Riff without inviting pretty much the biggest super fan of New Riff that exists in this whole world. Please welcome our next guest, Ian, that New Riff / that bourbon guy.
Hello.
What's up, Ian? Thank you so much.
Come on, everybody.
So Ian, if you guys don't know Ian, definitely that's his Instagram name down there. So definitely go give him a follow over on Instagram. But Ian, you got to tell us what made you fall in love with New Riff, because you've been praising that brand like more than any ambassador that I've ever seen. Like, you're the biggest fan.
I think to really answer your question, you got to start out with the OKI brand, and I feel like a lot of people that like New Riff kind of start out the same way. I mean, you got to respect, Ken Lewis's passion behind that and not releasing any of the New Riff product until it was ready. And then as far as the flavor profile goes, everybody just has that standard flavor profile that they prefer, and New Riff is that. And for the price, you can't beat it.
Yeah, well, like you said, like they didn't release like a crappy whiskey. They waited till it was right. They waited. Their first release was Bottle and Bond, right? Like that was. Mm-hmm. So they really, really took their time with it. I think that's really cool. I mean, I think I've never visited the distillery. I'm sure you've visited several times. Obviously, by the merch you're wearing. Yeah. But no, they seem like a really good group of people. I'd love to have them on the channel like for a stream sometime in the future. So, New Riff, if you're watching this, hit us up. We'll bring Ian back. He's your biggest fan. So what Ian did tonight is he set us up with a blind flight. Now, these are all single barrel bourbons from New Riff. So we don't know what they are. Some of them are picked, some of them aren't. But I thought it'd be fun for Brandon and I to treat it like we are doing a barrel pick. Because I've never done a barrel pick. Have you done a barrel pick? No.
Let's do it.
So maybe this is practice for future official Bourbon Bites barrel picks. So that's kind of the goal here tonight. Ian's going to tell us about each of these, like once we're done and we reveal which one they are. But just know that they're all single barrel bourbons. But before that, there is a newish release from New Riff. That is the Maltster. Now, Ian, can you tell us a little bit about like this? I'm asking you like you're a brand ambassador, but I'm sure you know.
Well, I know. So the Maltster kind of came because a lot of people don't know that the distillers for New Riff actually came distilling beer was their background. A lot of them came from Sam Adams.
Okay.
Another kind of side note, Sam Adams brews most of the beer in Cincinnati. So a few of the distillers came from that distillery. So the Maltsters kind of has a node to that. I believe that's just from what I understand. I don't know that definitively or not, but I mean, it's standard New Riff taste profile. You really get that sweetness in there, which I love on both the releases, and you get a lot of like a little bit of apple notes and stuff like that. So
yeah, I was just reading the back of it. It says we mash 3 different wheats: Bohemian floor malted wheat, raw wheat, and a measure of gently kilned dark wheat, together with their local corn. So it's basically like the mash bill: 65% corn, 18% Bohemian wheat, 10% unmalted wheat, and 7% dark wheat. So interesting. That's a weird one for New Riff, right? They don't do that often.
Nope.
Do you think they were just experimenting with this like mash bill just to try it
Absolutely. Out? Most of them are experiments, just like their peated ones and stuff like that. And I always like to say the price, can't beat it when they released it, $55.
Yeah, that's the thing about New Riff. They've always been very approachable in price, especially for like a craft distiller. Like usually, I mean, like no offense to Wilderness Trail, but Wilderness Trail's products started out really expensive. They've slowly come down to look more reasonable, but New Riff right out the gate was just super affordable.
Yeah.
Eric Black is asking about the backsetter. I do have that. I don't have it in front of me tonight. If we have time, we're going to do the Balboa Rye too. If we just have time at the end. But I think I've done Backsetter on the channel. I don't know.
I feel
Do you
like
remember?
have.
I feel like I have too. It may not have been like a whole stream, but I feel like I pulled it out a couple times. So a couple other people in the chat that are joining us here that must have got a notification because they have the bell button mashed down below. If you have not yet subscribed or hit the bell button, go do that now and you'll be notified every live stream. That's pretty cool. So I guess I didn't do my normal thing, but like if you do want to support the show, if you're new here and you're not yet a patron, wow, almost lost my voice there. You can become a patron for as little as $2 a month. And as the different tiers go up, you get access to our hangouts, our monthly hangout, and then our after party hangout that happens every Thursday night. So if you guys want to support the channel, although I see a lot of my patrons here, I see, whoa, I saw a bunch. Okay. Don Nishida. Don Nishida, yeah. So Chris, of course, Chris and Lil all the way from Australia. And then a few other friends of the show too, Emily, Eric, and Sugar Kitty's also a patron, and Mike Meyer too. So sorry if I missed anyone's name, but I promise we're reading the chat.
Spencer
We
Dewar.
got people from all over the world right now.
There's Tim Evans too. Tim Evans is also a new patron. So, so this one, oh man. So I'm drinking the Maltsters now.
Really
sweet on the nose for sure. It honestly, I would never guess it's a new riff. It's very different, I think. What are you laughing at? What?
There's a distinct, I always say, like the true New Riff taste profile. And you get this in all their releases if you really dig. There's an apple note. Mm-hmm. Whether it's like the Balboa, you get that distinctive Granny Smith, or even some of the peated mash. You get this distinct, sweet, like fruity note with New Riff that I really like.
Well, and I honestly was drinking it one time, and people mention the apple note all the time, but as soon as someone said green apple, I know it's like very specific, but most New Riff releases, as soon as someone said green apple, I was like, holy shit, that's exactly what I get. I get that green apple. So it's not like a generic like apple cider. It's more of like the bright, like really like almost sour kind of apple, I would say.
Right.
This Maltster, though, to me, that's not the most prominent flavor on the Maltster. This one's interesting. I like that. Honestly, this is growing on me because I've had this open for a while and I've kind of forgotten about it. And I'm glad I pulled it out again tonight. This is really good.
What's the proof on this one?
1 second.
100 on bond.
100?
Oh yeah, it's 100 proof.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it is bottle bond.
It's pretty spicy for 100 proof. Like especially in comparison to their small batch.
Yeah, Eric says wet hay and apple on the nose is signature.
I don't get the wet hay.
Well, he tried on most of it. This is different.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't get wet hay.
So as we explore these different single barrels, we may pull out some of these more typical notes. So I feel like, okay, if I were to be doing a barrel pick, I wouldn't, you know how some people that do barrel picks, they'll like go for something really weird and out there. Like sometimes people do that. Like I've had a New Riff pick to me that was like super like earthy. Like I've talked about it on a stream before. I didn't love that one. No shame to New Riff, but I feel like some people target a really weird flavor profile. I want something to be the best expression of what's typical. You know, that's how I would have picked.
I agree.
So like whether it's like Knob Creek or like, you know, New Riff, I wanted to take what's great about the brand in general and just be like the best expression of that. That's what I would approach with the pick.
That's what the Nashville Bourbon Society collaboration with This Is My Bourbon podcast, when they did that pick, that I felt like was the closest to their flavor profile that I like. That's why I enjoy that one so much.
I have it over that. I didn't bring it up tonight, but because I know we're limited to like an hour. Trust me, I could drink it all night. But yeah, that's an awesome pick. That group did an awesome job picking that one. So I know a lot of people in our chat got a bottle of that too. So if y'all, by the way, the chat, what are you guys drinking with us? Let us know. Do you have
I don't see anybody? What's up?
Guys, it's Saturday night. Surely you're drinking something. But cool. So I guess you're ready to get into these whiskeys. Now, Ian, you said you don't really remember exactly which one is which. For you, we have a chart that we can refer to.
Yes, I mean some of them I have. I mean, you can kind of see it in the little Cliff Note picture that I sent you. But I got a lot of New references. Some of them have been open for years, honestly.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, so like I just sent like random ones. I just wanted you to kind of have, you know, anywhere from 100 proof to all the way up.
Yeah. Eric says if you want the best expression, then you need to taste the standard bottle and bond and then look up from there. Todd Koopa also says he's had some really earthy barrel picks and they were horrible. I'm with you on them needing to be close to the normal profile. Yeah, just some New Riff ones to me go really earthy, like not in a good way in my opinion. It's like mulch. I mean, you've tried that one that I had.
Yeah, it's odd.
Yeah. And again, that's not a typical New Riff, I don't think.
Yeah. A lot of people don't. I don't know if it's the same in every distillery, but I know for a fact that New Riff doesn't continuously clean their still in between batches. So sometimes you'll get gin qualities. And I've talked about this with Katie, who's there all the time at New Riff, one of the bartenders. Sometimes you get these really unique taste profiles that taste almost like gin, and you're like, is this maybe a gin bottle in bourbon barrels?
Well, they do. Well, New Riff also has a barrel aged gin. I bought that for Justin for his birthday or something recently. And that's really good. I'm not a gin drinker, but the bourbon characteristics on that gin were really, really awesome. I just reading the chat to see what people are drinking. Holy crap, y'all are drinking some nice stuff today. Spencer has a Stag Junior Old Fashioned after a day with St. Cloud. So you drank some St. Cloud with them earlier. Yeah. Hopefully St. Cloud, thanks to Brandon and Spencer, may be a guest on an upcoming stream. So y'all stay tuned if y'all are fans of that. And then we see that Eric is drinking Wild Turkey 13, the father and son. That was so like, what's this? Is that like a new? What is that?
It's a travel exclusive.
Oh, okay.
So I'm assuming, duty free stores and whatever. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's over there in Australia or anything like that, but
yeah, well, we split a bottle of the 13.
Of a 13 year, but that was
a Japan. It was a Japan release.
Still 101, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. I'll look at the bottle.
No, actually, I think that was lower proof, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
I feel like it was like 90 proof. It was the Japan exclusive. The
purple label.
Yeah, there's a guy out here that is basically he's friends with a flight attendant, and he gets her to go buy him bottles when she's over there. So he offered us a bottle of it. So that was pretty cool.
Shoot, that's a good thing to have.
Yeah, and then Gary is drinking Middleton Very Rare 2019. Ooh. Well, damn, you fancy, Gary. By the way, welcome, Gary. I think it's your first time here on the stream, or at least in the live chat. So good to see you. So Nika from the Barrel. We were actually drinking Nika from the Barrel earlier today. Yeah, kind of jumping around all tonight. And then Father and Son is 86 proof. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. So it's definitely different than what we had.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Cool.
I haven't had an 86 proof in a long time.
What, the 86 proof? Oh, Wild Turkey or anything. Yeah. Okay. So I guess we'll dive into this flight. So we have the results here. We're going to reveal at the end. Like I said, these are New Riff single barrels. We don't know if they're picks or whatever. We're going to reveal that at the end. We're going to work our way through this flight. So Ian, you got something to drink along with this too?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh no!
No. I don't like the nose already.
So Ian,
I know
you intentionally put some weird ones in here. Is that right?
There's one that I codenamed Minty.
Minty. Okay.
Dude, I don't hate this one.
Oh man, it's giving me feelings of that earthiness.
I don't know about the palate, but the nose isn't terrible.
Man, to me, it's that earthiness that I don't love. And again, I'm just nosy. I don't know how it tastes.
It's just a little bit though. Like the one you had was bad, dude. Like that one was terrible. This one's not that bad on the nose.
Yeah, I finished that bottle long ago. I honestly finished it because I shared it with you. I'm like, you guys try this. It's weird.
Yeah.
But I think that's why I really want to ask when I do more tours. I want to ask if they continuously clean their stills. Because New Riff, they're single barrels, and I could see why people hate on their single barrels. Their single barrels are so all
different
over
out there. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Adriana is commenting on your setup. It is a cool setup. So you mentioned your wife does like ASMR videos, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So what's her channel? Do you want to give her a shout out or no?
Yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah. ASMR for the DDR. So I can't tell you what the DDR stands for, but.
You have to watch
it's interesting. We did like a Castle Key thing, and she did an ASMR video for that. She does like makeup and like different stuff with like nails and whatnot. So she's really big into makeup. So and she enjoys ASMR.
Awesome. Dawn Ishida is strolling around Waikiki Beach and listening along with us. Well, Dawn, I'm jealous.
Must be fancy,
And then Swan, of course, our good friend Swan says, I know these people. Yes, Swan is part of This Is My Bourbon podcast, which y'all all know and already follow. So no need to fully shout them out. But if you don't listen to them, definitely go check them out. They are a really awesome group there. And Swan's a bird, so that's pretty cool.
It's like a peanut note.
Okay, yeah, like sometimes you go to a restaurant and they have like peanuts that you can eat, like just the raw roasted ones.
Yeah, that's there.
Definitely, I do get that.
A little bit of spice.
You know what? Now that you say that, it's a little more appetizing.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like at first nose, it was kind of weird. Now it's not bad. Oh, thank you, Chris. See the 113, the 13 that we have is 91 proof.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, purple Japan bottle. Yep, that's it. That's the one.
So Nick and Adriana said they're really into ASMR, so they're going to check out our channel. So
please do. Yeah, I love having Chris in the chats because his knowledge is amazing.
Oh yeah, Chris is awesome. Still that peanut.
Mm-hmm.
That like
matches the palate for sure.
Roasted peanut. Peanut. It says you bring out peanuts, my Southern comes out.
You aren't even drunk yet. You're Southern.
I'm not drunk yet. I don't know. I don't understand.
Cliffy's going to make an early appearance.
I had one pour before the stream. That's all. But I dig that. It's nowhere near as bad as that one that I thought I had.
It almost reminds me of like a Jim Beam with like a little bit of
like not like a knob,
funk.
not quite Knob Creek level, but like a Jim Beam, like a Distiller's Cut, or like a or even not a single barrel. But,
no, the Bottle and Bond.
Bottle and Bond, it's got that same nuttiness too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of. Like, it's not bad at all.
If you didn't tell me this was New Riff, I would never guess.
I would have thought it was almost like a messed up Jim Beam.
I would have
like,
absolutely
I
would have absolutely thought that was Jim Beam.
That's little known fact that there is going to be some 115 plus proof single barrel New Riff coming out. Okay. They won't distinctly say, but they were like wink wink. It's aged in central Kentucky. So
and you're a fan of. There's a certain like level that you think is where it shines. New Riff, right? Is it the 113? What is the number you like?
113 is what I look for, and if it's not 113, I try to stay as close to 100 proof as I can.
Gotcha. So awesome. So we'll find out. I guess we're gonna sort these in the end by our favorite.
Yeah, for sure.
And then we'll see if we agree with that or we disagree. Do you see Donnie the Linux Cat, our other mod here? He said Diana and I are hanging with Fred. Oh, awesome. Well,
nice.
Hope y'all are having fun. Fred and Diana and Donnie are all patrons of the show. So awesome. Glad y'all are here and enjoying this with us. Hopefully, are you guys drinking some New Riff? Mm-hmm. So Ian, there's a new 15-year New Riff that's coming out, right?
Yes.
So we don't know much about it because they haven't really said much about it. We just know it's a 15 years old. Is that Bottle and Bond or?
Yeah, I believe from what I read, it was Bottle and Bond. Yes.
Okay. Do you know anything about that? Do you have like some insiders? No, don't share anything that's gonna get you in trouble. But
no, I mean it's not gonna get me in trouble because I mean obviously
because you don't work there. I mean obviously.
Yeah, exactly. I mean I do go there every week.
Yeah.
To do the
taste. It's local to you, right? It's pretty close.
Yeah, right. It's hop and a skip. Now, thank God. So I was talking to Katie. Like I said, Katie, if you don't know New Riff, you go in there. Katie's one of those. She's always there. You're always going to see her and Steve. Awesome person. But she said, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, basically without saying it's okay. Is what I'm getting the gist of. Because I asked her that. Mm-hmm. And she worded it, as any distillery person would.
Right.
And I don't remember exactly what she said, but, she kind of gave me that look like, hey, it's the leftover of what Ken Lewis had of the OKI.
Wow, that's awesome. So Bubble Bath Bourbon says, wish I could get some New Riff. I feel like New Riff is pretty available. There was a while where it didn't show up, and we're even getting some of the limited edition stuff out here in California for some reason.
Well, the distribution is really weird because think about it, like the only place you can get it at is K&L. No other liquor stores in California.
You're right. So I had like it's available, funky. But it's just got from K&L because that's my local store. So because we were able to get the Maltsters, we were able to get the Balboa Rye. I think Ian, you sent me that bottle a long time ago, right?
Yep.
It was from the first batch of Balboa Rye, not the latest one.
Batch, yep.
Yeah. So, but the Maltsters showed up at our store, so it is
surprisingly.
Yeah.
Well, they had more Maltsters than any other special release.
Oh, really? And the backsetters were also at my store, which was pretty cool. Yeah. So I like that first one.
Yeah. So we'll see how this play goes. Let's start. So
let's go ahead and move on to number 2, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's call them A, B, C, D, and E because I feel like saying number 2 is confusing because like we're putting them in order later.
No kidding, right? Well, don't mix them up.
Now this is more traditional New Riff on the nose.
Definitely
got that green apple for sure. It's like a completely different whiskey. Like
I know I'm digging the nose on this. I hope the nose matches the palate because it's pretty good.
Yeah, like I like the first one just as a whiskey, but like knowing what I know about New Riff, knowing what I love about New Riff, this one's a lot more
exactly like you said. They're taking it and amping it up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just different. To go back to what you said, why do you love New Riff? It's just different. When you go, Heaven Hill, Jim Beam, all these, they got that typical nutty profile. And then when you go to older Knob Creek, it's typical like baking notes. You know what I mean? With New Riff, it's just a different flavor. It's not the standard Kentucky, what you think of a flavor profile of standard.
But it's not, but it's also not so far off that like it tastes like not, like, because sometimes like new distilleries, like they have like a funky thing. I don't think New Riff has anything funky. I think I like that one. How do you feel about that one?
It's pretty good.
I think it doesn't have much of a finish.
That's what I'm gonna say. Unfortunately, I like the nose more than the palate. Unfortunately,
the taste of it is great. Like when it first hits your tongue, I really liked. I was about to say like, holy shit, this is amazing. Mm-hmm. But then I feel like it drops off real quick.
Oh yeah, there's next to no finish.
But like up front, like wow, this hits me. I was about to say like, holy shit, this is like the best thing I've ever tried from New Riff. But I think the fact that it like quickly mutes itself. Kind of like I'll have another sip though. We'll see. So Ian, have you ever done a pick with New Riff or
no?
Okay.
No, maybe one day.
Well, if I get popular enough that people are inviting me to do picks, I will definitely invite you to be there.
We need to get to that tier 1 like Adam Terry.
Oh yeah, hey Adam, you in the chat?
Baller.
We got to be like, hey Adam, we're tier 1 too, bud.
Yeah, even though it doesn't have a finish though, I like it. I like that one. That one's it's definitely traditional new riff. I think it doesn't deviate from what I've experienced. The first one deviates really far, so
yeah,
I'm excited. It's hard to do like a comparison. We definitely need to taste through more of these to
figure it out and see which one.
Yeah.
How many did I send you? I can't even remember.
You sent 5. There's 5 different ones. So
ready for the third one, everybody.
Yeah, let's
start nosing the third one. See,
these are so different. What the hell? And you did that on purpose, right, Ian?
Of course.
Ooh, this one reminds me of
This was the most green apple of all of them, I think.
It reminds me almost like a Blanton's or like
Oh, I see why you say that. Yeah, like a Buffalo Trace.
Yeah, or the Rock Hill Farms is what it reminds me of.
Oh wow.
Which, by the way, if you guys missed it, those of you that are watching, Brandon and I did a blind flight of all of Buffalo Trace Mash Bill number 2. So we did Blanton's, Rock Hill Farms, Hancock's Reserve, Elmer T. Lee, H&H. Was that it? Okay, I got them all.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
So we actually found out what was our favorite in that. So if y'all missed that, definitely go check out my channel. You'll see it. It wasn't that long ago, honestly. It was like a month ago, probably. It was our last stream together.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So again, we save all the good streams for when he's here.
Yes.
Because it's always fun to have someone on. And also having Ian on, too, is awesome. Because Ian, have you ever done a live stream before, or is it your first time?
First time.
First time. Well, you're doing awesome.
First time for everything, so.
You got the great setup, too, so.
Thanks. I'm not really one. I'm not a big, influencer. I don't, post a lot on Facebook and Instagram, you know what I mean? I just enjoy the community, so.
Yeah, well, Ian and I actually met up. Well, we've been friends online for a while, but we met up in person when I was in Kentucky in 2019. We did a Castle and Key tour together. We did the It's Bourbon Night meetup tour together, which was really, really fun. So it's great to meet you in person. And hopefully we can do it again soon when everything's are easier to travel back to.
Yeah. We have one of the coolest photos ever taken, too.
Yeah, that's the distillery or Castle and Key.
Yeah.
That has a super spicy finish.
Oh, that one's, man, these are so different. Holy crap.
I mean, if I had to guess, maybe this is the highest proof so far. If I had to guess,
I would say it's definitely hotter.
Spice,
it's hotter for sure. And again, that green apple's jumping out of the glass. It's almost like a Jolly Rancher to me,
exactly.
Yeah,
like green Jolly Rancher.
Yeah,
I can see that. But again, unfortunately, to me, I like the nose more in the palate. The palate's almost a little muted. Like the alcohol's there, but not the flavors.
I wonder if this is the one that Ian was calling minty. I'm curious to see.
We'll have to wait and go through all 5 before we say anything.
Because I get a little a hint of that mint on that, which I like. I like mint, but I normally get it on a rye, not a bourbon. So.
It's hard. Sometimes it's hard for you to distinguish spearmint with sweet oak. Sometimes I get that. But Chris said something about him coming over, doing a new riff pick. I hope that it happens for him this year because I know that they missed out on coming to America. So I hope that this year everything goes better for him.
Come over.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Because I was supposed to meet up with him in Las Vegas. Yeah. So if y'all make it out, and I assume by September. I don't want to assume anything.
Don't assume anything at this point.
I would love if
by California. Dude,
I would love if by September things were in a good place that you guys could come. You go to Las Vegas and you could then go on to Kentucky too. So if so, let us know. I did see Tim Evans says that he just did a pick at New Riff last month. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. And I also know our friends Sam and Bobby from I Whiskey She Wines. They're doing a pick there today. I think. Yeah. I think it was literally today they're doing a New Riff pick. So. So I don't know if. I don't think it's for their channel. I think they're part of a local group or whatever.
But still, the whole point is you get to go and experience it,
Yeah. So T Square says it got 3 samples from a friend and the maltster stuck out to me. Now if I could just find them locally. So you must be in the area. So I didn't realize they were hard to find, but like you said, K&L is the only one that
but doesn't K&L ship out of state? Or is that only wine they ship out of state?
Oh, no, K&L is only spirits are only in California.
Okay. I was gonna say I was check that out, but never mind.
New Riff still has both the maltsters in the distillery.
Okay, gotcha. So the only one that ever actually made it to our store was the wheat maltster.
Okay.
So what was the other one? Was it a rye? Was it a rye one?
Yeah, when I was at the
distillery. I'll go get it for you tomorrow.
Gotcha. Awesome. What's up? Tom is here. He says, sorry I'm late. Snowstorm and Colorado issues. Well, totally understand that, Tom. Thank you so much for joining us here on a Saturday. These are our typical looser streams. Sometimes I do some gaming. Sometimes I do have guests and stuff like that. So, but
It's more mellow.
Yeah. Thursdays are more like, okay, this is my official stream. Then Saturdays, it's like, we're just chilling. We're just drinking whiskey, just having fun, and have some great friends joining me here tonight. So,
you ready for number 4?
I like 3. I don't want to spoil my.
I'm not. I was like, we'll have to wait and see.
Okay.
I want to wait till we're done.
Adriana also says no new Riff there. Yeah, her and Nick, they can't get them. They're in Utah. So.
Utah, yeah. Okay, so I want to see what you have to say about this one.
Oh no!
It reminds me of number 1. Yeah, it reminds me of number 1, like the nutty, like the peanuts again.
But this one's like the funk, the earthy funk.
It's not bad yet. I don't mind it yet.
You know what?
Does any of them have exceptional mouthfeel?
Not quite.
No.
I think the mouthfeel on the first one was pretty good. The flavor wasn't my favorite, but mouthfeel definitely was good. I think Ace smelled better than this one. This one is not doing it for me on the nose, but let's go ahead and let's give it a try. Ace opened up a lot. It's super sweet.
But that's
now.
what I'm saying. Like that's why we got to pour these. So.
Yeah, we poured these all at the same time, by the way. So
good.
That was that mulchy note. I personally don't like that one.
Wow.
That was hot. It's got
It's
got a lot of proof on it.
It's got a lot of kick on it, man.
Shout out to Bubble Bath Bourbon for having a cool name.
Oh no! Check out his channel, Bubble Bath Bourbon. He literally films whiskey reviews in his bathtub. He's really yeah, so much fun.
That's interesting. But super peanut again.
It's peanut. It's not okay. That one bottle that I had was the worst thing
That
ever.
was worse than this. This isn't that bad.
But this is reminiscent.
I can drink this at least. That one I couldn't drink. I'm sorry.
This one is reminiscent of that one. I don't hate it.
No, it's just like Ian said, it's different, which I don't mind different. I just don't want to,
That wouldn't be my pick for doing a barrel pick. That's just I'll say that. It's hot. It's got a good proof on it. So Ian, we might differ. Ian, we might prefer the lower proof ones. We'll see at the end, but that one's hot and like earthy is such a weird word to try to describe. Like,
well, when I think of earthy, I really think of the Hancock's.
And that was
Hancock's like umberty. That was really earthy. This is almost just like peanut and spice. Almost like maybe this is New Riff Funk. We'll start calling it New Riff Funk.
New Riff Funk. Hey.
New Riff Funk.
Hashtag New Riff Funk. Okay.
We'll get that started.
All right, I started that. Okay, remember that. I'm famous.
But the first one had a bit of that, but the first one, like you said, it was more nutty and it was more approachable. First one was definitely lower proof, I think. We're gonna go back through them to make our final decisions, of course. But
I think that's the beauty of everybody having different palates, different tastes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because maybe what you're getting is earthy, I'm getting is sweet oak / spearmint.
Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, I thought you wanted to point.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just catching up on the chat.
Okay. That one's the most savory. That one's like almost like I feel like I just ate like some barbecue or something.
Barbecue.
Which I mean, barbecue by like Southern barbecue. If y'all barbecue out here in California, literally just means roasting a hot dog weenie on a grill. No, I mean like pulled pork, beef brisket, burnt ends. Y'all out there, Adriana, I know and also Nick's from North Carolina. So
Cliffy's here, everyone. Welcome in, Cliffy.
I just got
enter stage right.
I just get excited about barbecue. Y'all know that. Like, so this is Southerner in me. You mentioned barbecue, and my spirit's just like I light up.
If you ever come to North Kentucky and you stay with me and Annie, we need to take you to this place called Smoke Justice. It's near New Riff. It's not too far away. It's some of the best barbecue I've ever had in my life.
Well, Ian, you and we went to a barbecue place when we were in Kentucky. It was like a random small place. They were sold out of pretty much everything when we got there. But damn, that was good. I wish we would get the what was the most popular? I think it was like brisket or something was more popular there. They were sold out. They only had like their pulled pork or something, but it was fantastic. Kentucky does good barbecues. All I gotta say.
I like that place that we all went to by Castle and Key. It was called the Stave. That place was amazing.
Wait. When do we? Oh, the one we went to with Chancera?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that place was really good too. We made Spencer jealous. Spencer says, "I want some damn barbecue now tonight."
That sounds good. I want some barbecue.
Thanks, Cliffy.
I'm alright with that.
Bo Beth says, "How dare you, Clifton? We have good barbecue in California. We imported the cooks." I don't feel like we don't have. I just personally, I think barbecue out here in California is
different than South Carolina.
It's also restaurants are overpriced. I think in California.
Yes.
So Donnie says we took Fred out for Memphis barbecue tonight. Oh, that sounds delicious. Chris says the stave is good. That place was fantastic. Yeah, Todd Cooper was there. I didn't know Todd and I didn't know each other at the time. We were both part of the same meetup, but it was great meeting you, Todd. I'm glad that we were like friends now and like your patron, which is awesome. But we do have our first super chat of the night. By the way, you guys, if you guys want to support the channel, you first of all, Patreon, of course, if you want to support month to month. But if you just want to support us, here and now, just get your chat mentioned. Do like Malted in Montreal did. Swami, I think is your name. I think it's Swami. I'm always scared to like say names because I could be totally wrong. Swami says, cheers, Clifton and viewers. Well, Swami, so good to see you here. Yeah, so cheers to you, my friend. Let's cheers them with number 5.
All right. Well, nose it first, Tully. Well, then you gotta nose it. Okay. Don't worry, Swami. We're not going to forget about you.
No, we're not going to forget now. Oh, ooh. It's similar. It's similar, but better.
I'm digging the nose on this one.
Better.
The best on the nose so far for the night.
I think it's the best on the nose. To me, it's still more that it smells like a Jim Beam. It smells, to me, I didn't realize how similar New Riff was to Jim Beam on the nose. Holy crap!
Yeah. But then again, out here in California, we don't get that many New Riff picks.
That's true. That's true.
We just get single. Actually, I take that back. I don't think we've had a New Riff pick because, like I said, the one that does is K&L.
And I think those are picks. They are picks.
No, they've done a few picks, but remember, they don't actually put the notes on it though either, which is why.
And also, to be fair, almost all my New Riff picks have come from people that I'm friends with, like Adam Terry, and
And you have to think, as far as maturation goes, where a lot of the taste profile comes from, they don't have open rick houses like Jim Beam would. Or something that they play.
Well, and again, when I say Jim Beam, it's not like the typical like Knob Creek Jim Beam.
No,
it's the nutty
Jim Beam,
full on nutty. Yeah. Swami says, my name. Yeah, I knew. I'm always scared I'm going to say someone's name is wrong. I'm going to embarrass myself. So that's why I'm extra cautious. So cheers to you, Brandon, and cheers to you, Swami.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Ooh, that one's interesting.
Man.
It's so different from 2 and 3, though. Or sorry, B and C. It's very different from B and C.
It almost like got spicier as it went along.
Oh, that's spicy.
That's not a coincidence.
That is hot.
Does C need to see its way out of there?
No. So we were just tasting them first. We weren't comparing them. We were just
going through and seeing them. Then you can A/B test.
Now we're about to A/B test and see which one is our favorite. So,
yeah.
They're very. I couldn't imagine. I had no idea how different these could be.
Okay, for anyone who's done the New Riff pick, how do they do it? Is it like Jim Beam where they just wheel out barrels? Do you get to choose? Or how does that work? That's what I'm curious about.
Yeah, there's some people in the chat.
That's what I'm saying. They've done it before, so that's why I was just kind of curious. How does New Riff do it?
From everything I've seen and talked to people, obviously they have that big warehouse in the facility down the street from them. And they have 4 or 5 barrels that you choose. You actually like pull the thief.
Oh man, that's my dream. Like honestly, like I was really excited about like barrel picks and stuff like in general for my channel. But like I'm like I'll wait till we can actually go to the distillery because like that's
that before you push going to get a pick because you want to go there, not get samples sent to you.
Again, no offense to the stores that are doing picks now, but like they're sent like 3 samples from like Jim Beam for like a Knob Creek pick, and they're like, which one do you prefer?
Yeah,
that's not the full experience. It's fine. If you're a liquor store, that's going to sell it anyways. But for me, especially like if it was going to be my first official Bourbon Bites pick, I want to actually be a part of that.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah,
I want to see a channel do picks with the people that are in their community because it's kind of like I feel like all these different channels they're like little not cliques. I shouldn't say that, but they're like little groups of people. You know what I mean?
Oh no,
that'd be cool to like do Woodinville with like Patrick Starkey and like Joseph Brazo, and it'd be cool to do like New Riff with like I don't know myself and Curtis Conrad who live here in the I Whiskey Shoe Wines, or do a Kentucky pick in Louisville with Fred Minnick and whoever. It'd be cool to like do specific states with the people that
So I've told myself that like if I were to do a pick whenever the opportunity arises, I would absolutely have you be a part of it if you're able to make it. If we go to Kentucky, if you're able to go to Kentucky,
we're going. I'm going. Don't you worry about that.
Okay.
I'll be there.
I'm not going to fly you out because I don't got the budget for that. But
don't worry, we're all going to come out. We'll make sure we get it done.
But if I do get the opportunity to do it before we're able to go to Kentucky and like they send me samples and like, hey, do this pick, I would absolutely. Brandon would be first pick because he's part of our channel. You've been. I think we could also do a live or a Patreon special, or we'll figure it out. Like we'll definitely do. Something but also, if it's actually like we're able to go to the distillery and they're like, hey, who is your group of 10 people to bring with you on the pick? I'm going to my Patreon. My patrons, some of these guys, a lot of them are local here in Southern California, but some of them are in other parts. Some of them are out in Kentucky. So, hey, I don't want to tease it like I'm going to do a pick. I have no leads.
This is what you're hoping for. This is what you want your channel to grow
in the future. So if you want to potentially be a part of that journey, you can go to patreon.com/bourbonbites. Sorry. Anyway, so Eric answered our question from earlier. He said, you pick from a list of barrels that has very detailed notes. Then they bring you samples out blind. I feel like I've seen the pictures of that.
I think that's awesome because most places, like you said, most places just bring out here. These are the barrels you to choose from. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6 barrels. Not like that where there's a list. Like that's.
And I've seen that. Amazing. I've seen pictures of that list. They do. They give you. It's literally like like you said, like it's like 12 or so. Yeah. Like, do you want like a sweet one? Do you want like a nutty one? So New Riff is killing it with that. That's awesome. Yeah, everyone's getting excited about
SoCal
a pick. Yeah, SoCal pick.
we got another group we can get.
So advertise him, so we can do a pick. So Adriana mentions a good point. I'm really reaching for 3,000 subscribers. That's my next goal. So I'm going to do a real big push for these next couple of months to try to hit that goal. You guys, honestly, it's thanks to you guys that we're able to reach that. But if you guys are part of communities like local groups, Facebook groups, whatever, and you want to share the channel, you're excited about it. You're excited about maybe a potential New Riff pick. Definitely I would absolutely love if you could share the channel and get the word out there about the channel. That honestly, that means just as much to me as, patrons and stuff. It just any kind of support out there really does help. So like I said, I think we hit 3,000 pretty soon.
I think so. We're only a couple hundred away.
We're literally 260 away from 3,000. So if you're not yet subscribed and you're watching here tonight and you haven't done it, trust me, every number counts because I check it daily. I'm like how close are we to 3,000? So, but no, I appreciate, and those of you that are already patrons, of course, or not patrons, sorry, those of you that are already subscribers, I really appreciate you coming week to week. And even if you catch the replays, not catch us live, it really does mean a lot to the channel. So just want to get that out of the way.
Interesting.
That was
Speaking of that, I posted in a group that I founded, Bourbon Nerds of Northeast Ohio. If anybody jumps on and watches this, please subscribe to Clifton. He's an awesome guy. He's really knowledgeable and it's fun.
Thank you. Well, Bourbon Nerds represent in the chat. If you're here from Perry's or what?
I told you guys, Clippy's here. You guys didn't believe me, but now he's really here.
If you are here from Ian, let him know in the chat. I'm sure he'll know a lot of your names. So everyone's talking about barbecue still. What's
no, Tim Evans. That'd be interesting, dude.
Oh, they do quarter barrels. You don't need a liquor store either if you handle delivery. We can make it happen. A lot of our guys aren't here in Southern California. They would absolutely.
But the only issue would be getting it from there to here.
They do quarter, half, 3/4 full. I mean, they do anything you need. Like New Riff does it all. That's why they're the best.
We'll get in contact with them. Either way, this is awesome news. Thank you guys for the information. This is definitely at least something to think about and see what we can make happen. But definitely, pay attention to Patreon and we'll see what happens.
And just to prove I'm not crazy, the only reason I said Perry is I was reading Chris's comment at the time. So that's why I said Perry. I apologize. I didn't get you confused, Ian. Don't worry. Have we tried? We haven't tried 5 yet, have we?
Yeah, we did.
Is that the one we just tried? Okay.
Yeah. Now you get to pick your favorite. I already got this.
You already? Oh, yeah. Man. Okay, well, shit.
But, okay, you have to do not mix them up because I have them lined up 1 through 5.
I know.
Okay.
So, I'm going to work my way through these. You already pictures out while we were chatting, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, well, Ian and Brandon, y'all chat. let me help find this. Read the chat. Y'all keep up with it.
Okay. That, by the way, Ian, I tried that malted rye before it came out of the distillery. They were doing a test on it. It was amazing. And I do not like rye. I'm not a rye guy.
The rye seems to be not as popular as the regular bourbon. In my opinion, from what I've talked to people like the bourbon more. But
that's interesting. I wonder if they changed anything since then.
No, you had the same one. But like I said, if anybody's looking for that, if they have any connections in Northern Kentucky, they still have it at the distillery. So
all their bottles are $50, right? $49.99 plus tax, or is that
the special releases are $55? Unless I'm thinking wrong, but I'm pretty sure they're $55.
Oh, I still have my token, Ian, from when I took the tour, so I get 10% off, right?
That's too funny. What do you got? What shirt you got? Is that a whiskey shirt?
You talking to me or him?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
You're talking to him, but more importantly, you can get.
There you go. That's what I was getting at.
Right. Do a barrel roll T-shirt at bourbonbites.threadless.com.
No, this was requested by Spencer when we were hanging out earlier. We were pre-gaming to the pre-game. He recommended I wear the shirt.
Okay, I got you. I get awesome.
Yeah.
I don't get drunk.
I get awesome.
I usually get drunk and pass out. So
no, I'm a happy guy.
If I ever had a shirt like Ian, that bourbon guy shirt, it'd be like I get drunk and fall asleep places.
Oh, there's plenty of people that are just like you there. I know.
You're not alone.
Yeah, Brian Brennick always passes
Brian-
out on the couch during a hangout.
I wake up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning every day, even the weekends. So it's hard for me to stay up late.
I feel like, especially when you add some bourbon into it or whiskey or alcohol. Whatever.
Wow.
Sleep.
I think I'm pretty close on my. I just need to.
I know. To be fair, I want to try the rye again. If anyone in the chat has a rye, message Clifton so we can get a sample.
Wait, which rye?
The Maltster rye.
Oh yeah, no, I'd love to try it.
I'll get you a bottle. You want a bottle? I'll ship you one.
I don't need a full bottle. I just want to try it.
Yeah, Ian, ship us a bottle. We'll hook up.
I'll send you a sample.
Oh, even better. We like samples.
I got my order. So tell them your order first.
Are we going best, like favorite to least favorite, or are we going to bottom to the top?
We'll do bottom to top. Well, no, because we're going to reveal them all at the same time. So let's do favorite to least favorite.
Okay. So favorite is, favorite to me. So my order is 53214.
53214. Okay. My list is 52314. So we just had a couple flips.
Yeah, that's fine.
So give me a second.
Fine.
I'm ordering our dinner. Well, sorry.
That's fine. I don't know. We'll let us know when Ian we're allowed to open this so we can see what.
Wait,
Whatever you want. I'm curious to see what the proofs are that you guys had.
Just give me 1 second. We can do that.
To me, it almost seemed like the proofs went up, 1 to 5. So I think 5 would be the highest because it was the spiciest, but we all know that just because it's spicy doesn't mean it's the highest proof. So
true.
It could go either way, honestly. Like to me, the proofs were very, very similar. Like it wouldn't surprise me if they were between 110 and 115. Like they're that close.
Right.
So we'll see.
Well, you're not going to have any 115. The 115 that's coming out right now.
Yeah.
The highest you're going to get is like 113, almost 114. The highest I've ever seen before the one I've tried recently, which was 115. I think it was a 113.9. That's the highest one I have.
Okay.
Cool. So your order was, say it one more time, just so I know. You forgot it.
5-2.
You forgot it. No, that was mine. Mine
5.
You said I think yours
53241.
53241. Mine was 52. Okay, our last place was
Not
5.
playing lottery with you guys.
Favorites. You said go favorite to least favorite.
Oh shit! Sorry. I got distracted because I was ordering food. Let me reset. Okay, favorite to least favorite. Say it one more time.
52341.
52341.
Yes.
My favorite from least. My favorite was 5. Absolutely. 52431. That's what it was. Okay. So let's start with our. I mean, it doesn't really matter because they're just all. All right. Let's just reveal the answers. Let's just do it.
Do it. Hold on.
We'll reveal them from least to.
I'm gonna let you do it. So you do you, boo boo. So. Ian is fancy folding. Hold on.
And the winner is okay. Well, our number 1, which was our see that's what's confused about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why I was getting confused. Our least favorite was A. So A is barrel number. I mean, barrel number doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Our least favorite was the 111.5 proof. So Ian, do you have that one? Yeah, I agree with that. I'm just going back to it. I'm like, yeah, that's absolutely my least favorite.
No, I do not have that one. I think I drank all that one.
The most like outlying.
It's like
the 111 was the one I codenamed Minty.
Oh, that's the one they called Minty. Okay. So
Now that you go back to it, you can kind of see what he means by
I
minty.
see that, yeah.
Like,
it's like the other ones that I thought was earthy, they had the proof to back it up. This one was like a little bit lower proof.
that almost reminds me of like a minted like Butterfinger, not Butterfinger, but like almost like a Snickers. Like
Oh yeah, like the
like,
nougat in it.
Mhm.
Yes, I
Mhm.
absolutely get that too.
Hmm.
So 3 was my second from least favorite. That was your third from least favorite.
Yeah.
So 3 is actually the lowest proof. That is the 104.7 proof. Holy crap, that's really low, right, Ian?
Yep, that's pretty low, but that's also spicy. Like for only being 104 proof, 105 basically. That's crazy.
Because we thought that was high proof, but now that I know that,
Yeah. But again, look at the.
And those two for me, those are really close. I kept going back and forth between which one was my least favorite and favorite. Both those are my least favorite. I was gonna be honest. Now your second from last was 4.
Yeah.
Now that one is the 113 proof, which is the one that Ian loves. Now this was my second place. This was your second from last place.
Yeah.
So, this is number 4. So, so what didn't you like about that one?
I'm not a fan on the palate. So nose is pretty good.
No, that was my second place. I like that one a lot.
I just get a lot of spice.
It's
Almost,
earthy and spicy, so I see that.
I get too much earth on it for me.
Gotcha. Now, remember when we were first tried to smell this, I hated it. I was like, I don't like that at all.
You gotta open up. Like that's crazy.
That one opens up a lot. That extra proof really does help.
Definitely helps.
Well, 2 was like, it was like neither of our favorites or least favorite.
Yeah.
That was 109.6 proof, I think.
That's crazy.
This was like my second or third place. I honestly don't remember exactly which one it was.
I'm digging the nose on this one even more.
It smells really good.
Yeah,
the only reason
that let me down.
It let me down because it's lower proof. That 109 just doesn't quite hit the point. It's 109.6.
Okay. If I was good at sending samples, I would have put like distilled in fall 2014 because all new Riff, they tell you that right on the label. It'll say like distilled fall 2015 or spring, and then
but again, the way we were approaching it is like my biggest goal was like treating it like a pick. So we agreed on our favorite one. So we succeeded there.
Yeah, exactly. That's fine. That's fine.
So our first place that we would pick if we were doing a pick of New Riff, which I wish I could say, you guys go become a patron, you get a bottle of it, but no, I'm not. I'm not officially doing a pick. No. But if I was, I would say number 5. Number 5 was my absolute favorite.
112.
Now, those of you that are curious that can get the bottle, it's barrel number 154509. Ian, do you have that one in front of you or near you?
155409.
154509. It's 112.7 proof.
Yep, I actually just killed that with you guys tonight.
Oh, okay, okay. Is that
what are your notes on it?
Yeah, do you like that one, or did you already finish it so he doesn't know?
Thing's gone.
It's got the earthiness, but it's more in the rich. To me, it's really rich.
It's a more balanced experience through and through, like on the nose and the palate. It's not only good on one or the other.
It's not that like green apple that I was getting on some of the other ones, which is what I typically call New Riff, but it still is reminiscent of what I've had from other New Riff bottles.
When you guys get to the, I think I put it in your mix, the 154419. That's the one that I felt like it was smoky, kind of savory. When you guys were talking about it,
I think was my third. That was your fourth.
Yeah,
I believe. I'm probably mixing these numbers all. People are gonna fact check.
No, that was my second favorite.
Okay,
I like that one a lot.
All I knew was my favorite and my favorites. That's why I got everything else mixed up.
Yeah,
but
still, my thing is, I'm surprised how nutty these single barrels are in comparison to their ball and small batch. There's not that much nuttiness on it. I've never had nutty on New Riff.
Yeah,
it's not bad. It's just different.
No, well, obviously it's not bad because we picked it as our favorite, and that one's nutty.
I wonder. I'm always curious at how many of these barrels. I'm curious, like if they batch for their taste profile, and then all the ones that they don't want to put in their batching process, that's the ones they use for the single barrel.
I could see that. I could see it because if certain things are not, there are some off profiles, but certain things would probably fuck up the batch. Like I said, these nutty ones. Are New Riff.
Yeah, that's their flavor profile.
Yeah, so what's up, Steven? Steven's also a patron of the show. What's up? By the way, Steven is also our admin on our Bourbon and Whiskey Gaming Lounge, which is our Discord server. Bourbonbites.com. You can definitely become a member of that. You don't have to be a patron or anything. It's literally just a community to hang out. So if you're curious about joining that, I pinned a comment over there. And also down there, you can go check that out. So yeah, Steven is a big part of that. So Steven actually made it happen. So
don't call him Stefan when you're drunk. He hates it.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Well, Ian, we got to get you on Hangouts more often, dude. I feel like we don't see you very often. I know you can't stay up late. It's been a hot minute. Yeah. So.
Well, here's the thing: is I don't stay up as late as you people.
Who are you calling you people? It's only
here, it's literally no. It's literally.
I'm kidding. No, it's hard, because you guys have known me for so many years. Is that single guy, and now that
relationship.
Yeah.
How's that going, buddy?
It's going good.
Oh, your relationship. We got
doesn't mind.
We got 10 minutes left. Let's just talk about your relationship.
Yeah, we're going to Chicago next month. Something might happen.
Send me some pizza, buddy.
No, I'm not sending you some pizza. I'm already spending enough on a certain thing I might ask a question about.
Don't tell her that. Spoiler alert.
Okay. Hey. Anyways, number 5.
He copied me.
What? Oh shit! No.
Oh wait, what? I didn't know.
Y'all, stop.
Wait, what?
Anyways, number 5
Just saying.
Oh,
Hopefully
God.
Andy doesn't watch this.
And what is your number?
Hopefully
Go
she's
on
not
our
watching
ASMR
this. She might.
channel. Send her direct message. DM her.
Do
Anyway.
not watch Bourbon Bites.
Anyways,
Like,
Sorry, what else do you want? We're done.
we're done with that. But
I found Nemo. Let's go home.
we got 8 more minutes and our food's not here yet, dude. We're gonna try the Balboa rye. Ian, do you have the Balboa rye in front of you?
please.
Oh man.
You can go grab it if you need to grab it.
I need water.
Water. Oh, you didn't bring a water glass.
I did. Mine's empty. Oh,
I don't drink this that often because this is literally my favorite bourbon of all times. Whiskey.
Oh, no, your Balboa, is it the first batch that I got, or is
the
it the
second
new
batch,
one?
the new release.
All right, I'm drinking the first batch with you right now, and I accidentally said bourbon, and I'm sorry.
Question, Steven. Sorry, do you have both
See,
of the
I think you
batches?
said I called him Steven. I called him Perry.
Do you have both the batches of Balboa Rye?
I do, yes.
Is there a difference that you can noticeably tell on nose or palate, or are they the same?
Not really. I mean, I told Annie when we first got the second batch, I was like, oh, the finish doesn't seem as long, but I think I was like hyper analyzing it. I think
Well, that's kind of what we felt about Michter's Toasted Barrel Rye, the newest release of it, the 2020 release. We definitely thought there is an absolute difference. They tried to recreate the magic that they created like the year before or 2 years before with the first batch of the Toasted Barrel Rye. It wasn't quite there, but it was pretty close. So
I'm not grabbing.
What?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't beat it. That nose is so incredible. It's like I'm peeling the skin off a Granny Smith apple and I'm about to eat it.
Oh,
Are
okay.
you talking about the rye, Ian?
The Balboa.
Yeah. Oh,
So if those of you that don't know, Patron, why are we mixing up names?
Say hi to Lil. Hi, Lil.
Hey, Lil.
oh, Lil.
What's up, Lil?
Lil's the best. Yeah, dude, totally like Granny Smith apple all the way on this Balboa Rye.
So Brandon isn't the biggest rye fan.
I'm not.
I've been trying to convert him. I've been giving him some really great ryes. You got the new Jack Daniel's single barrel rye. You don't love it. I love his bottle. That's the funny thing. I have a bottle of it that I don't quite love. Your single barrel rye is freaking amazing.
I have 2 of them, and I don't really like it.
You know what my
You got my Venmo, dude. I'll absolutely buy
Oh, so
your
I should
second
bill
bottle.
you?
Yes, bill me for that. I freaking love it. It's amazing.
Should I bill shipping?
Brandon, my other rye. Brandon, the other rye whiskey that I like the most, other than everybody loves Michter's, don't get me wrong, but the High West Rendezvous rye, dude, that's like
Oh no, High West National Park in general.
so good.
Nope. Joseph,
What's up, Joseph? Good to see you. And it's funny that I keep mixing y'all's names up. It's only
sorry.
Sorry. Emily will drink Brandy's rye.
Too bad you don't live closer.
Yeah. So the only reason I'm mixing these names up is because I hang with these guys literally every week. Like that's how awesome our community is with our Whiskey and Gaming Lounge on Discord. Again, if y'all aren't joined, if you aren't familiar with Discord, don't worry. We'll guide you through it. Just go to bourbonbites.com. It'll literally tell you, hey, download this app. Join our community. So
Hey, by the way, Joseph, WTF, mate? Like, really? You said hi to Cliffy? I'm right here sitting next to him.
I think that was more of like hi, Cliffy. Cliffy's
Hi,
here.
Cliffy. Cliffy's here. All right.
Oh, no, there he goes. There he goes.
Hey, miss you, Momo.
That's to be fair. There is a lag. So he definitely said that before you said that.
Okay,
so.
good. Okay.
So he's all good there.
Bananas.
And then Lil is saying brandy. Okay, now this is rye as fuck. Rye as fuck.
No. This is not small.
But no, but we've been drinking all bourbon tonight and like a weeded bourbon too. So
Lil
It's
loves
so good.
this is so
I
different.
love rye whiskey.
I do agree with you, the green apple on the nose though. It's typical New Riff on the nose, but it's definitely like rye forward.
I don't know. Okay, because New Riff only makes the one.
Think of when you taste that. Think of like a vanilla cream, not like a vanilla cream that you put on a cake, but think of like a vanilla cream that you put in like a drink, like a Starbucks drink. You know what I mean? Like a vanilla cream syrup. That's what I get on that. A little bit of the apple and then a hint of spice in the back end. A little bit.
Oh, that's good. I'm loving this. Ian, you said this was your favorite New Riff like special edition, or
Oh,
no?
dude, come on! If I could get 100,000 bottles of this, I would. I swear. If there was one bottle that I was stranded on an island, it'd be Balboa.
Brandon is not a rye guy, so he's not loving it. I am on board with it. No, it does look it like does like a weird twist like halfway through, right? Like
it is a weird twist. It doesn't smell very rye-ish on the nose, but on the palate, you definitely get that rye coming through at the end, like on the back of your palate.
Yeah. This has the longest finish, I think, out of any New Riff as well.
T Squared says merch. This is rye as fuck.
You should totally do that for the next
absolutely-
shirt. There's a shirt idea
There we
right
go.
there. Thank you, T Squared.
By the way, if anyone has any other additional shirt ideas, join our Discord. Please, I'm accepting all ideas. I can whip it up in a second.
What does that mean?
What?
2 down. 2 from where you're at. 1, 2. There you go.
Oh, there's a delay, so we don't know. Adriana, clarify.
What do you hear me about?
She
what
hears
now?
you about something.
Okay.
I want a travel shirt to Kentucky that says Kentucky bound Bourbon Hound. Nobody's came out with that yet.
So Ian sent me a list of what New Riff typically
Ian did
shows.
not. Tim Evans did.
Names, y'all. Names.
Thank you, Tim Evans, for that. We appreciate it.
So Tim Evans sent us a list of what New Riff gives you. So like I said, I said there was a dozen. There's more than a dozen there. There is at least
Interesting.
14 different.
And see, that's very cool to me. Okay, so single barrels are barrel strength, typically between 102 and 114 proof. So that's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie.
For those of you that are curious, I'm gonna make this. I don't know how to make this happen. I want to share this, man.
Discord or Patreon.
Yes, join our Discord and you'll see this list because there's no way to show it like on screen. So if you're not a member of our Discord, I'm gonna post this right after our stream, so you can take a look at what they get access to for picks. It's really detailed. It's like 14 different barrels.
Click on Todd Cooper's thing real quick.
No, you're mean, Chris. I want to click on you.
Wait, what do you say? Brandy needs to put his big boys. Ian, what are your thoughts on Backsetter? Oh yeah, Ian, tell us.
I think the Backsitter is the perfect whiskey for somebody to get into Scotch. It's
Okay.
Perfect bourbon, but
The rye or the bourbon?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just saying, which do you prefer, the rye or the bourbon?
I typically like the bourbon more, but
I feel like that's with a lot of people too.
The rye is a lot more like they're trying to do something funky. The bourbon is more like approachable. I would say that for
Like
sure.
a Scotch.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But T Squared said, "I'm feeling pretty good. I am feeling pretty good. Thank you, T Squared."
Oh, I like how they focus on Ian being drunk when I'm like Cliffy's
Cliffy's been
here.
here for a while.
Cliffy's here. So
Trust me, I ain't drunk yet.
honestly, we're all
I'm
here.
your
It's
wingman.
Saturday. It's
I'm
Saturday.
your wingman.
It's
No,
Saturday.
I'm your wingman. You need me. All right. We got plenty more streams to do, man. You let me know what you want. I got you, boo boo.
I am a big rye fan, so I really do.
I don't have any rise. Try again.
What? Anyways, I'm a big rye fan, and I think the Balboa rye. I agree with you, Ian. It's like one of the best thing they've put out. It's their rye is good by itself, but that one like adds. I don't even know what it adds to it. It adds like a twist to it. I don't know.
It's a sweet rye to me.
Mm.
It's not very spicy.
Very
It's
sweet.
not oaky. It's a sweet rye, like Ian said. With the vanilla.
Any other rye that you have, like a Jim Beam, let's say a Knob Creek rye, or let's say the High West Rendezvous rye or something like that, you get a lot of oak and you get heavy spices. It's almost like tasting a wild turkey, where you get the heavy caramels and the vanilla.
It's like you said. It's like there's just a lot of Ian. There's a lot of Ian. I mean vanilla. That's what literally what
Oh
she
my
said.
god. Okay. Oh crap! I forgot to bring you the Woodford, babe.
Wait, what's
The chocolate malted rye.
Oh, you know what? We
Okay.
got time. We got time. You live close by.
Okay,
so.
come over in a month.
Well, we are at 7:00. Ian, any final thoughts or notes or anything?
Drink more New Riff.
Drink more New Riff. That's pretty.
Subscribe to Clifton's channel. Hit the bell notification.
Oh my God, Ian, you're amazing.
You're a lamb.
Ian, you got to be a mod. If you could ever make our streams, you could absolutely be a mod.
I can never make your dream. You're out.
We are Pacific.
Make your
A
stream.
little harder for you tonight, though. So, well, everyone that joined us here tonight and everyone that's watching the replay, thank y'all so much. We did our barrel pick. Unfortunately, we can't get the barrel, so we can't.
Talk to
offer
Ian.
it
He
you.
can get you
So-
one.
Ian, hey, Ian, hit us up. Joseph Brazier. Oh, did
You
he
need to
freeze?
find your gateway.
Oh no, he's
no.
not freezing. He's just awkwardly
Yeah.
saying there's
No, Lil, I'll find my gateway right when we sleep over. I'll raid your stash.
No. That sounds naughty. Okay. Joseph says, Ian, is New Riff any good?
Yeah, it's average.
All New Riff is good. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Just don't get the funky ones.
So Donnie says hangout. We are not doing an official hangout. We might join if y'all do a hangout on our Discord. We might join until our food shows up. If our food shows up.
Oh yeah, okay, about that. Okay,
We will join the hangout till our food shows up. So if y'all are not yet part of our whiskey and gaming lounge, literally bourbonbites.com with the Y. Join us. It's in the public chat.
Go away. That'd be your stash, sir. Because remember, I'm staying in the bourbon bedroom. That's where I sleep.
So
Bye.
So you don't have to be a patron. Honestly, if you come to our Discord right now, literally in the next 10 minutes before our food gets here, we'll hang with you. So bourbonbites.com. But otherwise, well, that's not a word.
That is a word. Otherwise is a word, bro.
Anyways,
thank you.
First of all, thank you, Ian, so much for being here. Ian, you're always welcome for a stream. Anytime we do anything new, Riff, you're absolutely welcome. So
Thank you. I appreciate it.
yeah. So Ian, where can people find you on the web?
Ian, that bourbon guy. Anywhere, any social, YouTube, Instagram, anything.
Follow. He doesn't just do New Riff. He loves New Riff, but doesn't just do New Riff. Give him a follow.
Oh baby.
Of course, Brandon, thank you for being here.
Oh wait.
Of course. Yeah, like at least once a month, you gotta come up here for a stream. So, all right. Those of you that are watching, again, head to Discord for like a little mini hangout. Y'all gonna hang out afterwards, but we're just gonna join for a bit. So, cheers, Ian, cheers, Brandon. Thank y'all so much.
Cheers, guys. Cheers, all of our wonderful patrons and subscribers, anyone in the chat.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
So we will see you guys on Thursday. I don't have a plan for Thursday yet, but it's gonna be a good one, absolutely. Because I don't know, but it's gonna be a good one.
Maybe we'll do that.
It's gonna be a good one. All right, cheers, guys, and I'll see you all on Thursday. Bye.
Bye.